Good morning. Today is Friday, and we've been putting in the work this week. I am so proud of each of you for courageously concentrating every day on each of your assignments. We are going to end this week on a fantastic note. Let's get started with the morning announcement. Now, every day, all of the Bobcats within our Scenic Hills School should strive to display our foundational values. In order to do this, you must think about the 3R approach, which is to be respectful, be responsible, and to always be ready to learn. Thank you, Bobcat teachers and scholars, for participating in day 4 of our Red Ribbon Week as we wore camouflage to indicate that we were going to war with drugs. In our school-wide events and activities, scholars, raise your hand if you read for 20 minutes if you're in pre-K through 1 and 30 minutes if you're in grades 2 through 5 on yesterday. Remember, we are shooting for, our goal is to read for between 20 and 30 minutes every day up until December the 2nd. If we can read between 20 and 30 minutes each and every day, we will earn some special prizes from the Memphis Hustle. In our other school-wide events, today is Report Card Day. Scholars, I hope that you did your check-ins with your teachers. You made sure that you turned in all of your assignments, because today is the day that we find out what your grades were for the first 9-week period. All right, scholars, on Monday we have an additional theme day. Why? Because you earned it. So let's take a look at some of the things that you could be as you are choosing your favorite storybook character. Just remember that you need a book to go along with whatever costume you wear on Monday. If you need some help, all you have to do is ask your teacher. I'm sure that they will be able to help you find a book to go along with whatever storybook character you will be representing on Monday. Now, teachers, don't forget that this is for you as well. Let's have a little fun. I can't wait to see which characters you choose. We don't have any birthdays today, but tomorrow maybe we'll have a birthday or two. See you soon. And teachers and scholars, in our next school-wide event and activity, we will be having a fire drill number 3 for the school year. For this fire drill, we will have to exit the building and go to our fire drill locations outside. Teachers, as we get new students each and every day, please make sure that you review the directions, the expectations during a fire drill with your classes today. Now, there are 5 short things that I can tell you, scholars, to help you remember what to do during a fire drill. The first is to listen for directions. The second, quietly line up. Number 3, walk carefully. That means we're not running, we're not pushing. We are just walking very carefully to our designated location, which is number 4. Go to your assigned place. And number 5 is to always, always, always stay with your class. Now, scholars, I am sad to announce that we are going to have to move our family movie night. It will happen. It just won't happen until next month. The last Wednesday of the month is when we're going to have family movie night. Teachers and scholars, today we are saluting each and every class for helping to make our Read for the Record for this school year a success. On the screen you will see just a few of the pictures we captured during yesterday's event. Special thanks to Miss Somerville, Miss Ford, Mr. Hill, Miss Cox, and Miss Vole for coming on board to assist as we were planning and implementing this event. You rock. And our students in the spotlight. Today we are shining a light on a classroom filled with scholars who were caught lending a helping hand. On yesterday, every scholar in Miss Ford's classroom presented special gifts to the readers who came around, who were at our school from Craigmont High School. And I can't thank Miss Ford and her scholars enough, because you can see on the screen that our high school scholars were so excited to receive a gift. They were surprised. They did not think that we would be giving them something just for them. And of course, you know how we do it at the Hill. We gave them lots of books to read. Great job to our grade 2 scholars in Miss Ford's class. We couldn't be prouder of you.
3GC Literacy Pledge. I promise to read each day and each night. I know it's the key to grow up right. I read to myself, I read to the crowd. It makes no difference if silent or loud. I read at my desk, at home, and at school, on a beanbag or bed, by a fire or pool. Each book that I read puts smarts in my head, because rain grows more thoughts, the more they are fed. Come rain or come shine, snow, wind, or sleet. Each day of the week, reading's a treat. So I take this pledge to make reading my way, of feeding my brain what it needs every day. By Deborah Angus.
Today's classroom spotlight. We are shining a light on some of our grade 1 scholars, specifically our grade 1 scholars in Miss Jeans's classroom. Over the past couple of days, these scholars have been caught being responsible and ready to learn, as they were working on making 10 and as they were listening and paying attention as each of their classmates went to the front of the room to read to the class. We are so proud of you. Keep up the great work. Make sure you are learning your sight words and strengthening your math skills. All right, scholars, it is time for our hard facts. Now, we are going to mix it up today. We have been doing multiplication facts, but today you must be ready. Today, we will be doing addition, subtraction, and multiplication facts. So make sure you are paying close attention. Are you ready? Let's get started. All right, scholars, are you ready? Just a reminder that you have 3 seconds and 3 seconds only to answer these addition, subtraction, and multiplication facts. Pay close attention. Let's go. 4 plus 6. 10. I know that our grade 1 scholars got this one correct because you are working on making 10. And 4 plus 6 is one of those problems I saw you studying earlier this week. Did anyone else get this problem correct? Raise your hand. Awesome job. 8 times 4. 32. Give yourself a pat on the back if you got this one correct. Now remember that multiplication is just repeated addition. So what we are doing is adding 4 groups of 8 as you see in the picture on the screen. And if we count each of those groups and add them together, that is 4 8. That's 8. And 8 plus 8 is 16. 16 plus 8 is 24. And if we add a 4th group to that 24, we will end up with 32. So you see, everybody can do multiplication because it is just repeated addition. 66 minus 8. 58. Did you get that one? I know you did because I know that you remembered to use our strategy of counting back. Remember, that's to put the big number in your head and to count backwards. Do it with me. Our big number is, that's right, 66. So let's count backwards and remove 8 numbers. Are you ready? Let's go. 65, 64. 63, 62, 61, 60, 59, 58. Great job. 100 plus 900. 1,700 or 1,700. Now remember, we have been adding to the 100th place. And so, if you look, you see the ones place has all zeros, the tens place has all zeros, and our 100th place has our numbers in them. And our 100th place, when we have to regroup or add to the next column, we end up with a number that has the thousands in it. That's our 4th place. Next week, we're going to move towards adding 4 numbers at the same time. We may need to extend it to about 6 seconds so we have enough time to think through those. But I think that we are ready. Great job. Let's try a subtraction problem next. 42 minus 8. 34. Kiss your brain. I know that you are on a roll because you are getting better at using our counting back strategy. Remember, put the big number in your head and count backwards. Let's take 8 away from 42. Are you ready? Let's put that big number in our head. That big number is, that's right, 42. So, let's count backwards. Ready, go. 41, 40, 39, 38, 37, 36, 35, 34. Great job. 410 times 0. 0. I know you have gotten that one. That one was too easy for you because I know you remembered that rule about anytime you multiply times 0, no matter how big the number, the answer is 0. 78 plus 7. 85. Raise your hand if you got that one correct. I know you did. Did you remember that the quickest way to do this problem is to use our count on strategy. That means to start with a big number and add numbers to it, or count on as we call it. So let's look at our big number. Our number is 78, and we need to count forward 7 numbers. Are you ready? Let's do it together. 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85. Great job. 11 times 8. 88. You are on fire today. That was our very last hard fact for the day. But to be ready for our hard facts on Monday, make sure that you have reviewed your 3s and your 6s. And our students in the spotlight. On yesterday, in addition to our grade 2 scholars assisting us, we had 4 escorts. These students were also caught lending a helping hand. So today we are spotlighting from grade 5, Davion Hampton, Jennifer Nahara, Chandler Jenkins, and Caleb Brown, who did an excellent job escorting our high school students to the classroom that they were reading and bringing them back to our cafeteria so that they could wait on their peers to finish. You never know. We may need you to lend a helping hand as well. These 4 scholars did an awesome job. And in our national holidays, scholars, did you know that tomorrow is National Internet Day? Were you aware of that? I didn't even know that was a holiday. But let me tell you a few things I did learn about National Internet Day. On October the 29th, 1969, there was a college student by the name of Charlie Klein. He was on the campus of UCLA, and he and 3 other friends attempted to send the first internet message. So what Charlie did is he was trying to send a message through the internet to his friend who was at a different college. It was his friend Bill. And what did he do? He sent the word login 1 letter at a time. And this was a project that was actually funded by the United States Defense Department. Isn't that something? And so what they did is they installed 4 computer-like terminals in 4 different colleges: UCLA, Stanford, UC Santa Barbara, and the University of Utah. Do you know that if they had not, the government had not funded this project, we may not have what we are using today. We have advanced from just sending 1 letter at a time in only 4 places to, by 1996, AOL actually had a $20 a month subscription fee so that you could do email and do internet chats whenever you wanted to. And in just 3 years, 17 million people were on there. And then a couple of years after that, in 1998, the iMac computing desktop was actually created by Apple. By 2004, Mark Zuckerberg launched Facebook, which gave birth to every other thing that we use today: Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, you name it. And now, by 2019, Amazon emerged as the second largest private employer ever. And now, not only are we able to talk to each other online, but we buy just about anything we can search and find it. And so I wanted you to know a little bit about the internet because it hasn't been around as long as you think it has been. It's been around for less than 100 years. Can you believe that? Because the internet will not be 100 years old until the year 2069. Isn't that a fun fact for you today? And scholars, just because you have been so wonderful this week, we have a double feature for your Read Aloud. Today's Read Aloud is entitled Fixed Fairy Tales, and our double Read Aloud is about 21 minutes long. Now, teachers, scholars do not have to watch the entire set of Fixed Fairy Tales in one sitting, but it is Friday, and our scholars have really been treating us well. So, I think they earned this double feature. As a matter of fact, our double feature today has some interesting endings to some familiar fairy tales. Have you heard of Humpty Dumpty, The Princess and the Pea, Little Red Riding Hood, Peter Piper, Goldilocks and the Three Bears, The Gingerbread Man, Little Miss Muffet, and The Three Little Pigs? Well, today you will hear some stories that might not end the way you thought they should. I can't wait to see and hear what you think about our fixed fairy tales today. Enjoy! Remember, every day we're building brilliant Bobcats because we are raising the bar by believing in ourselves, achieving our goals, and reimagining our future.
Together we must believe. Together we will achieve. Together we are real master 901. How for taught today or teacher learning.